My name's Adam, and today we're gonna f some shit up.
Yeah.
Hello. We just visited our friend at Rancho Toyota Recycling. His name's Steve, specializing in Toyota parts. So we just picked up this bad boy. This is a FJ80 steering box out of a Land Cruiser. This particular one came out of a 96 Toyota Land Cruiser. So this is the box. This is the box that we're going to be using under our 4Runner solid axle build. So why do we like these boxes? Well, first and foremost, this is the biggest box that Toyota makes. So 4 mounting holes. The size of it is just huge. It's enormous pitman arm. We like this box over the IFS box simply because of its girth. Now, these can be tapped for hydro assist, so you know they're pretty strong as they are, but you can make them even stronger with some little bit more help. So that's the bad boy that's going underneath the truck.
All right, and that shows the truck.
The truck? Well, let's go. Follow me.
Got the box?
Yeah, I got the box.
What's in the box? Hey, no homeless people in here.
Sorry, man. It's the only place to get out of the rain.
All right, guys. This is our new project. This is a 2014 Toyota 4Runner. I'll get you guys all caught up what we've done to these things so far. So originally this truck came with an IFS suspension, independent suspension. So we cut everything off, reinforced the frame with these plates. So as you can tell, there's a plate that's that goes over the factory frame. So this is going to allow us to run stronger, beefier bracketry without any sort of damage or cracking to the frame. So as we come around, you see all the factory suspension has been removed, all the link mounts, all the coil mounts, everything's gone. So we're starting up with a clean slate. So just a naked frame, nothing else. So everything's going to be designed, engineered specifically for this vehicle. The 80 series box is going to be mounted on the side of the frame. So we're going to make some room here with factory sheet metal, and we're going to position this thing right at the front of the frame as far forward as we can. This is going to allow us to have plenty of room for clearance, protect all of our linkage for the steering, and you know, get everything dialed in with all the steering connection to the steering wheel. So just as we did the other side with the reinforcement plate, I wanted to point out a quick detail on this side. So small little Easter egg. Toyotas all have a factory VIN stamp along the frame. So our plate retained that stamp, so we designed it around it. You still have plenty of reinforcement, but at the same time, leave some of the factory components, including the VIN. So this is Adam, our little fabricator here at Stellar Build. We kind of wanted to go with the axle that we chose for this project. So this is a Ford Super Duty axle, Dana 60, out of a 2005 and up Ford F250, F350s. This is just a factory OEM dropout, so we removed some of the factory bracketry that came in this axle originally, and right now it's in kind of bare form. So you have your C's, you have your differential, and everything else has been shaved off. So as an extra step of prep, we took this thing to sandblasting. So we got it all cleaned up. So this is a nice clean slate to start all the fabrication. All right, so these are the knuckles that originally came on this Dana 60. As you can tell, they're absolutely massive, way bigger than anything that Toyota offers. So we just got them back from sandblasting, and they're all cleaned up and ready for fab work.
I kind of wish we had the high steer arms here already to show them, but
yeah, correct. So on this particular set, we're going to be running a set of R-Tech weld-on high steer arms. That's going to allow us to set up all the steer geometry, all the locations when it comes to clearance, exactly where we want it.
that way you're not stuck with the factory ball joint style tie rod end there.
Yeah, exactly. The factory ball joint is all the way at the bottom, so the high steer arms are going to bring everything up high, out of the way of any rocks or any sort of obstruction.
That's working hands right there, baby.
You came here for a workout, right?
So what we're going to be doing on this thing, we're going to be shaving off the lower section of this differential. So that's going to require removal of this cover, as well as a lot of cutting. So we're going to shave it off, and that's all done just for clearance sake. So,
and how much clearance is it going to actually get?
I believe it's about 1.5 inches or so clearance. We do use a kit from Ballistic Fabrication. They make a nifty kit that's kind of one solution for everything. It's a differential cover and a shave kit, which includes a plate to weld it all up. So now this shave kit doesn't require for you to turn down your ring gear. Since you gain all that clearance, it has to go somewhere. So the original ring gear gets shrunk down by a fraction. On top, we're going to be using a low profile truss from Barnes 4-wheel drive. So this is the shave kit. As you can see, you get about inch and a half of clearance on the bottom. This is the cap plate that's going to be welded onto the bottom differential. And going on to the truss. So this is the low profile truss from Barnes. We really like this truss because it's nice and light. It doesn't take too much space, and it makes mocking up suspension components really easy.
I think it's one of the lowest profile ones out there, right?
It is, yeah.
All the other ones are quite a bit bigger.
Why did you get it so big?
Hey, that's what she said.
All right, so we bolted on the ballistic fabrication lift cover. As you can tell, this is the section that's gonna be removed. So we're gonna be definitely losing some trim, losing some fat in this thing. So just for reference, I want to show you guys what it looks like when you remove a section from a 14 bolt. So now this may be not as drastic as this, but when you're building a capable rig, every little bit counts.
That's what she said.
For some reason, I thought it was more clearance than that.
Yeah, the front ones you don't get a lot, but it's kind of just one of those above and beyond things. The only one
The
that
rear
makes
ones you really notice.
Yeah, 14 bolt you definitely want it because it's super pointy.
How can we make it look bigger than it is?
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off these coil spring mounts because the factory Ford F-250s run coil springs that bolt right here. So take that off at an angle right there so that way the truss can fit between both sides.
Okay.
Then I'll come by and I'll clean off all this sandblasted surface and get it nice and raw. Cleaner the metal, cleaner the weld, stronger. Here she goes. That way I kind of just made an imaginary line in the natural shape.
Yeah.
Without reducing the strength, but gives us more room.
Little buzz, clean it down.
Tell your boss to get you some new gloves. Oh, I do. I got a whole bag in there. I just don't like wasting them. Wasting? I'll put a new pair on. What they're for? You just want everyone to know how hard of a worker you are. I know, dude. Saving money, making money.
You smart. You loyal. You're grateful. I appreciate that.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this truss, slap it on the axle, kind of see how it fits. A lot of times you might have to grind things in certain places. So that's kind of what it's going to look like, but I'll fine tune it a little bit more.
Wow, it's very nice.
So I still have to go inward a little bit. So like the bolt's not aligned there.
Right.
So you look whatever's touching, grind it until
Right.
it shifts upward.
Yep.
Add the oxygen so you get a little bit of cone right there. That's good and handy.
All right, so we're at a point where we're preheating the axle to about 400 degrees. in order to weld this cap.
Still warm over here.
What's it at?
Dropping down a little bit, but it's all right. Still hot. I can keep going.
Прошло 4 hours.
So we seen you make the truss on the front.
Yeah.
It's finished all? It's all
Truss
okay.
is all welded in. The shave kit's burned in. Went ahead and slapped the high steer arms on these knuckles. Those are all welded up too.
Okay. Oof, that looks so good. All right, and now you're working on the rear?
Yep.
All right, show us the rear.
Sterling 10.5, full length truss. Shave kit coming soon.
So shave front, shave rear,
Truss front, truss
fully
rear.
trussed. Very nice. So ballistic welds, Adams welds, both beautiful. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, so this is the high steer arms from Artec. Super Duty knuckle. This is a kit, a weld kit that you can buy from Artec. This is gonna allow you to run high steer and got everything moved forward to the front, nothing quick differential. We like using these kits just because they're easy, they're straightforward, and they work.
That's the most important, that they
Yeah.
gotta work.
Exactly, they work and they work really well. So
Very good. Ooh, the box is
yeah,
in
let me talk
now.
about
We got
the
the
box.
box in. Nice.
this is the FJ80 box that we picked up from Steve last week. We moved it forward as far as possible, so you can see removed some of the sheet metal work in the front fender. We like these boxes for a couple of things. First of all, they're big. This is the biggest box that Toyota offers in a truck that you can buy. 4 mounting connections versus an IFS box. You only get 3. Big burly Pitman arm. It is front facing, which is a little bit different than IFS setup, but yeah, this is coming along. Rest will do a steering connection and start mocking up the axle.
Yeah. That's gonna be the exciting part.
Shave.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing?
So what I'm doing is I'm putting anti-seize on these bolts.
I'll pen on his lip.
Gas. Check. Q-face. Not. Temp gun. Check. Gloves. Check.
Oh wow, you're actually wearing some gloves without holes now.
Yeah. It's gonna be really hot, so I need the thick boys.
Yeah?
All right. Oh! And bottom blew out, man.
Blew my back out.
Spinal.
See, there's your problem right there.
Wait, you're gonna be TIG welding this?
Yeah, buddy. That's the proper way to do something like this.
Oh.
Guaranteed better results than MIG welding.
Is that to preheat the casing?
Yep. Takes a little while, but I've had it on all morning, so it should be good now. Striker, check. Acetylene, on. A little weathered, on. Heater up. It's cold out here. It's gonna be a little while. See all that condensation sweating out? Can you stop watching me while I work? It's making me nervous.
All right, I'll check back later.
Not warm enough. It's good to get it to 400 degrees and as close as you can all the way around. Then once it's above that temperature, you want to keep it from cooling off the whole time. So keep it hot, cooling off quick. It's hella cold in here.
Yeah, it is pretty cold. It was like 32 degrees this morning.
Yeah. Freezing.
That's literally freezing. Bro, where's your truck?
I came in this morning and half of it was missing.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you got it hot enough.
All right, man, it's time to weld.
Yo! You know it's serious.
roasted the fill pass, nice and hot to burn over the root. And I'll come back over and do a little cover pass to fill up the joint properly, tie in both edges together.
Ready? It's good. Looks welded to me.
Yep, all welded. Pulling the cover off now so I can wrap the corners and do a little bit of the inside. You mind holding that bolt for me?
Yeah, it almost had me. You punk. It's hella steaming as well. Can you grab that bolt?
Yeah. It's so funny.
I make a joke.
Oh, very nice. I like.
What are the next steps?
So I'm going to clean the seam right here and weld that as good as I can since it's right on the mating surface.
Okay.
Make sure no oil gets out of the crack and out the side.
Right.
And then after that...
And then do you buzz it down afterwards?
Yeah, you can grind it down flat.
Okay. Bro, Adam, what's going on here, dude? Like, you were working on this, and now it's pretty much all blocked in.
I don't know, dude. Like, I
You
woke
got
up this
boxes
morning,
all
I came
around
in.
it. You can't even get to the damn
I don't know
truck.
what happened.
Yeah? You don't know
I'm
what
gonna have to just sleep here now to keep an eye on things.
As if you don't already.
Yeah.
Last time we left off, you were basically welding the cap on the
Yeah, there's shave kit.
shave kit. That's what it is, the
Yeah.
shave kit.
So front and rear axle have been shaved and trussed, fully welded up. This way I can start putting the hubs and everything back together, get them underneath the truck, start mocking up links.
Okay. Are we
Coilovers.
waiting on stuff, or what's happening?
We were ordering parts, gathering them, getting things in place, but gave us a little opportunity to catch up on other projects and stuff going on.
Okay. Next episode will
Step
be,
one, get the foundation done.
Yeah.
Step two, after we get a chance to come back to it, hit it hard.
With
Dual cases,
ooh,
transfer case cross member,
ooh,
axles underneath the truck,
ooh, what else?
mock-up links,
Ooh,
mock-up coilovers,
ooh,
bump stops,
ooh.
steering.
What else?
I don't know, whatever comes next, you know.
All right, well, let's just close it here.
Yeah.
Great
that's
job.
good enough.
Nice welding.
Thanks,
nice
man.
work as always.
Yeah,
So
not bad for a punk kid, huh?
that was pretty good. Well, we'll catch you in the next one then.
Yeah, catch me outside, how about that?
Yay!